For many people, when they hear the term crypto, they think of either Bitcoin or Ethereum. This is totally understandable as both of these coins make up more than half of the whole crypto market. But there's a lesser known crypto that has a lot of potential to make millions in the future. The name of this crypto is Cardano. Today's video will look at one of the most exciting blockchain projects, Cardano, and how it is different from many other cryptocurrencies. Stick around till the end of the video so you'll understand why many investors and crypto experts believe Cardano could be the next big thing. But before we go further, I want to remind all of you that watching this video is meant for educational purposes only, and it is not a form of investment advice. Now let's dive into what Cardano is and how it works. The second ever cryptocurrency, Ethereum, was launched in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin. One of Ethereum's founders and partners of Buterin, Charles Hoskinson, was secretly working on his own crypto project. 2 years later, he launched Cardano. Charles Hoskinson was looking for a way to solve the common problems cryptocurrencies face, especially Ethereum. Sadly, after a disagreement with the Ethereum management, he left and co-founded IOHK. Their aim was simple: building the Cardano ecosystem. From the start, Charles Hoskinson was looking for a way to make blockchain technology more useful to the general public, not just as a form of money. He was also looking for ways to apply blockchain technology in other areas like governance, medicine, and education. Charles Hoskinson wanted to build a blockchain network that would combine the basics of commerce, computation, and compliance. The result was Cardano, a blockchain that used the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism to verify transactions. The proof-of-stake method involves holders of the Cardano token, ADA, contributing their coins to a stake pool, which then will be used to verify transactions. The proof-of-stake consensus method increases transaction processing speed and uses less energy as a result. That's why Cardano is more environmentally friendly than Bitcoin, which uses the proof-of-work consensus method. After following the development of Ethereum closely, Charles Hoskinson nailed down the three main problems facing cryptos, which are sustainability, interoperability, and scalability. He wanted to use Cardano to solve these problems. Let's now look at Cardano's approach to these problems. The first is interoperability. This basically means the ability of a blockchain to communicate and share information with another blockchain. So imagine that your local hospital stores your information on a blockchain. Now you are out of the country, say Dubai, and you get into an accident and need surgery ASAP. Now you are taken to a hospital that stores all their records on a separate blockchain. And before they can operate on you, they need to know your medical history. Now, imagine the new hospital couldn't communicate with your local hospital. How would you get the medical care you need? With interoperability, both blockchains can share your medical records with each other. And so interoperability will help encourage more and more people to join a crypto network. So how does Cardano solve the interoperability issue? By adding the KMZC sidechain protocol onto the Cardano network. This is what will help Cardano communicate with other blockchains. The next major problem for cryptos that Charles Hoskinson wanted to solve was the issue of sustainability. Sustainability simply means that the network can stay functional while handling transactions and other activities on the blockchain, especially as more people join the network. You see, all activities on the blockchain require processing power. The more users a blockchain has, the more likely it is for the network to get congested. To avoid this, the network has to be actively maintained. Upgrades also need to be added to the blockchain to make it better and more functional. This is what they mean by sustainability. For Cardano, the solution was simple. Set up a treasury that collects fees, which will be used to pay the people maintaining the network. The third and last problem is the issue of scalability. Bitcoin is the poster boy of the crypto industry, and it can only handle about 6 to 7 transactions per second. That's a very small amount for a system of payment compared to Visa that can handle thousands of transactions in a second. Hoskinson took this problem seriously and continued looking for a way to scale Cardano. Hoskinson believed that it was best for the blockchain's capability to increase as the number of users increased. To that end, he developed the Ouroboros. Ouroboros is Cardano's proof of stake protocol that uses a system of epochs to divide up network validators into slots. Then the system assigns a slot leader and rewards them for adding a block to the chain. Of course, understanding Ouroboros is a bit more complex than this video will allow me to explain. However, all you need to know for now is that Ouroboros is Cardano's proof-of-stake consensus model, and it allows it to scale alongside the growth of its user base. There are a few features that make Cardano stand out from other blockchain projects. Charles Hoskinson has repeatedly mentioned that he designed Cardano to be a scalable blockchain solution to many problems faced by Bitcoin and Ethereum.
So Ethereum and Bitcoin were much smaller systems in a much smaller economy.
One of the main differences between Cardano and Bitcoin or Ethereum is that Cardano started off as a pool of stake coin, while Bitcoin and Ethereum still use proof of work. This makes Cardano faster at processing transactions. Cardano's transaction speed is around 250 transactions per second. It also makes Cardano more energy efficient than Bitcoin, which uses a lot of energy to verify transactions. Cardano allows holders of the ADA token to contribute their coins to a stake pool used to verify transactions. The more ADA tokens you stake, the higher your chances of winning the right to validate transactions. As we mentioned earlier, Cardano's proof of stake method is cheaper and more energy efficient than proof of work. Right now, the world is heading towards a greener future, and this might mean Cardano will see a huge increase in the number of its users because it's more sustainable energy-wise and in the long term. Please note that Ethereum has started the migration to the proof of stake consensus model. Another essential feature that makes Cardano stand out from most other coins, apart from Bitcoin, is that it's deflationary. Ethereum and many other cryptocurrencies have an infinite supply. However, Cardano is deflationary, meaning that there will be a limited supply of ADA tokens ever created. The maximum supply of the coin is 45 billion. By limiting the number of ADA tokens that will exist, their value will go up whenever the demand exceeds supply. This means that Cardano has a high chance of appreciating in price in the near future. So now let's take a look at some of its real-world uses that Charles Hoskinson has argued are the main focus of Cardano. In 2021, Cardano partnered with the Ethiopian government to build an academic database for 5 million Ethiopian students and 750,000 teachers across nearly 4,000 schools. Cardano also plans to extend this partnership to build the country's national ID database. Another essential feature of Cardano is Cardano's smart contract technology. Cardano has been trying to become a DeFi powerhouse, and to that end, it recently launched the Alonzo Purple update. The Alonzo Purple upgrade will make Cardano's smart contracts stronger and more viable for DeFi apps, DeFi lending, liquidity pool staking, etc. It will also enable the additions of NFTs to the Cardano network and bring dApps and games to the network. All of these have increased public adoption of the Cardano ecosystem. An even bigger deal for Cardano is the recently announced Hydra update. Remember the scalability issue we talked about? Well, you see, as Cardano becomes more useful in the real world, more and more people are joining the network. This means the network is now prone to lagging due to congestion. This is what Hydra is supposed to solve. Cardano handles a maximum of 250 transactions per second, but once it is fully integrated with Hydra, it will see a significant boost in scalability. Hydra works by first integrating with a stake pool. Then it gives each stake pool the ability to create new Hydra head. Each Hydra head will be able to handle 1,000 transactions per second. And with Cardano's 3,000 stake pools, we can expect Cardano to be able to handle 3 million transactions per second. Once the Hydra update is fully integrated into the ADA network, you can expect many people to join the network. Many new DeFi apps and services would be added to the network, and many new decentralized apps and games. Many experts believe that as Cardano's community gets bigger and bigger, its token ADA will continue to go up in price. Mind you, I'm not saying you should go ahead and buy ADA. I'm only saying you might want to keep an eye out for it because it is such an exciting project. We've gotten to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and like the video. Otherwise, you'll forget everything you learned in the video. So yeah, guys, please go ahead and like the video. And also make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on fun educational videos like these.